The Arcturian Group, Personal Ascension. Welcome, dear readers. The intense high-frequency energy that continues flowing to Earth is affecting everyone because it is disrupting, changing, and even eliminating many of the well-established world concepts originally created from false beliefs and which have long been considered as right and unchangeable. You will witness many of these ideas, rules, laws, religious beliefs, and traditions dissolving into the nothingness that they really are, which will allow higher forms of these same things to manifest. Lifetime after lifetime mankind has unknowingly lived in and accepted the world they see through a lens of false belief, duality, and separation, comfortable in the belief that what they see is reality. It is extremely frightening for those who have built their sense of security, strength, religious beliefs, hopes and dreams, and traditions from this illusory world when the dark glasses they have been wearing come off. Information and intense energies are coming that will disturb and bring resistance to those continuing to depend on obsolete foundational beliefs for their security and happiness. When information does not align with someone's belief system, their fear of change or of being wrong often brings about conflict and angry discussion among friends, family, groups, co-workers, etc. If you find yourself in one of these situations, simply and lovingly allow unless you are sincerely and honestly asked for your input. The world has been ruled by illusion for too long. It is time. Divine consciousness did not create the world that most believe to be the real world. How could an omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent reality create something separate from itself? What could it be made from if it is all that exists? Do I really believe in one omnipresent God? Human beings who in reality are creative divine beings are hypnotized by and thus live lives that reflect separation and two powers. Over eons of time, world consciousness has become one in which generation after generation continues to believe in and promote the idea that pain, suffering, lack, war, disease, limitation, death, and separation between God, people, and all life forms is God's creation. The light of every evolved state of consciousness presently on Earth is automatically serving to dissolve lower resonating energy. Because your consciousness goes with you wherever you go, your light automatically and without conscious thought or effort affects your work, play, gatherings of family and friends, as well as everything you focus attention on. The world, news, etc. Dark, low resonating energy cannot enter into, align with, or affect high resonating light energy, which is why you need not concern yourself with or fear the demons and evil that some individuals and groups tell you to fear and protect yourself against. Yes, there are negative entities busy with attempts to cause havoc and negativity in the minds of those who are receptive and they can align with, because having blocked themselves from their own energy source, they need to create and draw energy from others. You need not fear these types of things, for even though you may feel the presence of dark energy at times and in certain circumstances, know that low resonating dark energy cannot align with light energy. In fact, light, being the reality, simply dissolves the dark or causes it to bounce back on the center because it has nothing to maintain or sustain it but belief and fear. The misuse of psychic energy became popular long ago when some realized that these abilities provided them with an easy way to gain control, financial gain, and power over others. The fear it brought to others because of the general ignorance and superstitions of the times, Middle Ages, gave birth to the belief that psychic gifts, healing abilities, etc. were evil and of the devil, and eventually led to witch burning and the tormenting of anyone with talents not understood by the majority. In the Middle Ages, beliefs and fear of a devil was integrated into church teachings, allowing many of Christianity's pure teachings to become polluted when unscrupulous and self-serving leaders noticed that they could easily control the masses with these ideas. Never fear anything outside of yourself. Be smart and wise as a person living on Earth, but never forget who you really are. Even death is simply a concept, the process of moving from one form and place to another. Many serious truth students continue to struggle and put great effort into becoming what they believe they must become in order to be spiritual. They study, take classes, do rituals, get healing work, have readings, while continuing to believe that they have not yet attained because they don't feel spiritual. And their concepts of spirituality have not manifested. Know that struggling and effort do not lift a person into a higher state of consciousness. It is individual readiness as determined by the higher self that does this. As you know, the first step is the intellectual knowledge of truth, which may come from a book, another person, or simply from within. The intellectual knowledge of truth is a mind activity, the awareness of something previously not known. The next step is acceptance, followed by a desire to embrace and integrate truth through study, practice, and meditation. Many become aware of truth and are ready for it, but choose instead to ignore it in the realization that it would interfere with their present comfortable and well-established belief system. However, those spiritually ready, willing, and able find themselves at this point unable to stop thinking about truth and are increasingly driven by a need to search deeper. This is usually the start of a metaphysical phase in which the truth student seeks out different methods and techniques for attaining spirituality. They may join metaphysical groups, begin meditating if they don't already, attend lectures, get psychic readings, and engage in spiritual practices and rituals designed to bring them closer to God. This part of the journey may continue for many years, and it is during this time that some begin to lose hope in the belief that they will ever achieve what they have believed to be spirituality. Let go of all struggle and effort to achieve what in reality is simply a concept. You may never feel spiritual. All the practices and efforts you have made in other lifetimes and this one were moving you to where you could finally let go, rest back, and know, that which I have been seeking, I already am. It is your higher self, the you, that never left full awareness, and not how many certificates of spiritual achievement you may have accumulated that determines when you are ready to shift to a more fully ascended state of consciousness. Personal ascension may manifest as an energetic event, or you may simply begin to realize that your life has become different. There is more harmony, abundance, peace without effort, and real love in your life. Cease struggling to become what you already are. Live from your highest level of awareness in every moment, trusting that your higher self knows when you are spiritually ready for your next step. Spiritual evolution is simply the process of remembering who you are. Cease your struggles and rest in what is. We are the Arcturian group.